Hi everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I want to share more of these Pandora catalogs with you. So first we're going to take a look at the charms in this 2023 winter catalog, and we're going to focus more on the new releases, and then we're going to go back in time and see the charms that were available 10 years ago in 2013. The first section is called Family and Friends, and here's the inspiration photo provided by Pandora. And on this page here, I believe we have a few new charms available. So some of these were part of the autumn release and some with the winter release. This charm here is brand new. It's the 4-leaf clover, heart, and horseshoe triple dangle. And it has a lab-created opal and some CZs. And at the back it says Sisterhood. And that one is available in Canada for $80. And then we have the two-tone spinning disc horseshoe dangle. And that one is 14 karat gold plated, also for $80. This one is a thinner bail, so it can be used as a pendant as well. And then coming to the bottom here, I think I'm missing one, but this is the open work family heart and star charm. And it looks like the heart is running through the star. I quite like that. I kind of wish they didn't have any inscription and they just let it be, but this one's a good price point at $40. And I think, oh yeah, I missed this little double disc here. It says Family Love Double Dangle Charm with some crystals, and it looks like it's got a few inscriptions as well. So this is the first section of Family and Friends, and some of these charms are a little bit older, some are more recent releases from this year. Here is the 14 karat gold. Pandora used to put all of their gold charms on one page, but now they've kind of interspersed it with all the different themes. This one in Canada is $495. This one here is their pink family tree, and it is a pink crystal. I always thought it was Murano glass, but it is crystal, and it is so pretty in the store. This one's really pretty. The next two pages of Family and Friends don't feature any new charms, so we'll just kind of quickly breeze through it. A lot of these are dangles. Are you noticing that? At the same time I am. And then we have lots of hearts, so many hearts. And then we do have a glittery white Murano at the bottom there. And that one I haven't seen too many people add to their collection. I saw it in the store and I was thinking to myself, maybe when it's part of the 50% off sale, but for now I'm kind of happy leaving that one out of my collection. But I do like the Muranos. Here is another 14 karat gold charm right here, the Love You Mum Infinity. I'm surprised that they actually put a mum on there. Like, I think it would have been a little bit more versatile if they just left it out, especially for a gold charm. And then on this page here, we've got more dangles and more hearts. Lots of hearts. Take a look. Riri baby is happy because she does love her hearts. The Family and Friends theme definitely has the largest selection in the catalog, and we do have some more dangles with the family tree. And at the very bottom here, oh, there's the 14 karat gold family roots charm. I think they retired. Nope, the silver version is right there, right next to it. And then we've got the blue spinnable heart charm. And this is such a pretty shade of blue. I saw it in the store and it is actually so pretty. And I think it's actually fairly well priced at $65. And next to it is a gold with a pearl. That one's so beautiful in the store. And then on this side of the page, some more dangles and hearts again, but we do have a Murano there that's new, and it says Faceted Murano Glass Friendship. I didn't realize that was faceted in the store. I thought it was a smooth glass, so I'm gonna have to take another look at that. And then these, let's see, two more charms here are new. The two-tone splittable friendship with 14 karat gold plating with inscriptions on all, and that's really sweet. And the splittable 4-leaf clover charm, and this one I did purchase already and added to my collection, and I really like this one because the rim of the 4-leaf clover almost looks like a flower, and then it's kind of like two charms in one. The next section is their Pandora Friends, and it's a very small section. You've got two charms. You've got the Rainbow Bruno Unicorn charm and Ellie the Elephant. And those are the only two Pandora Friends remaining in the inventory. And then we're moving on to the love category. So to me, a lot of these charms under family and friends can also go under love, because love is, of course, all the hearts as well. And let's just take a quick look here at these charms. Nothing new there. And then we're going to come on this side of the page. Hopefully this is focusing properly for you. This Hearts All Over at the very top for $30 has been in Pandora's inventory for a very long time. And I think that's really great that they've left that there. It's a nice reasonable price point too. And then moving down, then we get into the enamel hearts. And this one here is really intriguing, the love stamp in 14 karat gold, but look at that price tag, $595. So lots of gold in that one. This is the final page for the love category, and we've got some more dangles. Another 14 karat gold dangle there with love in script. And this love potion, I have that charm in my collection. I really like that one. I'm getting into the Murano dangles. I really like them. And so far, I haven't had any break or damage on mine, so that's good. And then we come to these padlock and keys, and I have the silver version of this, and I use it on my Pandora Me bracelet. It looks really nice on that. I am so tempted though, after they released the silver version, they released this version here with the little red CZs in the center. I quite like that one better, but it seems too much of a duplicate to the original. And then we're coming into these symbols and colors. So alphabets and numbers, and Pandora didn't give you a picture of what all of them look like. Although I think they should have, because some letters look better than others. So they just say A through Z in rose gold. These are quite petite. If you can kind of compare the size of the letter to the bail, they're very petite. And then we have the letter charms A through Z, and $50 for those. In the color category, we got some Muranos here that are still available. And again, the wavy pink and lavender. The opalescent pink is new and it's beautiful. I think a lot of us have shared that one in our collection. The opalescent ocean blue is there. The dark blue, but they didn't add in the darkest blue of the opalescent, so that must be coming up in another category, but it's kind of strange that they would put these ones there and not the darkest blue. And then they do still have the matte pink and matte blue. Symbols and colors. So these used to be like the birthday blooms of times past, and now they just call them symbols and colors. They used to actually assign a month to each of them, like your birthstone month, and they've left that out now, which is kind of curious. So you've got the, let's see, the clear, the turquoise used to be December. I believe the white used to be April. So it is kind of curious how they've eliminated attaching the month to each of these colors. And then on this side here, same thing. They've got the dangles with the little heart, and they no longer have it attached to a birth month. The symbols and colors is a section that Pandora has really grown lately, and they're kind of leaning into that good luck and protection symbols, especially with the Pandora Me. I've noticed they've really increased the number of charms with that type of theme. And we've got two new charms here. We've got the 4-leaf clover, and we've got the sparkling infinity dangle. And again, they're that thinner bail, so I think that does make them a little bit more versatile because you can use it with Pandora Me or as a pendant on a necklace. And then just kind of scanning it downwards. We've got another one here, the sparkling angel wings and heart charm with a lab created opal dangle. That one looks so much nicer in the store compared to how it looks in this catalog. Then we've got the sparkling splittable angel wings dangle. And that's a brand new charm as well. And this one here is really pretty. Sorry, hopefully that focused. The open work sun, stars, and moon charm. That's such a beautiful open work and so well priced at $30. And then on the other side of the page, we're just going to continue on with a few more dangles, and that's where the section ends. And now I realized I just totally lied to you. So we've got two more pages of symbols and colors. We're going into the zodiac now. And also looks like the infinity charm got put at the bottom of this one. So here are the zodiac charms available. And we've got the silver version. And then there's the infinity at the bottom. And then we have the new zodiac dangles. And this is 14 karat gold plated. And I'll just let you take a look at that as we scan it down. So that is the end now of the symbols and colors. And now we're going into one of my favorite themes, the nature and celestial theme. So sky, moon, and stars is at the top of this one. We've got the two-tone shooting star double dangle. Riri Baby just shared this in one of her videos. It's a beautiful dangle. It's got a 14 karat rose gold star in the center. And then we've got a few more dangles right there with the moon and stars, of course. This one here, the Celestial Galaxy Star Murano dangle, is so pretty. This one was released last year. There is some variation in that charm with how much sparkle you do get, but they're all super pretty. And then we have two more charms that are brand new, the Sparkling Moon Spinning Dangle and the two-tone key and moon dangle charm. So the sparkling moon spinning, I saw it in the store. I'm gonna be honest, I was a little bit underwhelmed. It didn't quite, I don't know, there's something that just wasn't appealing to me about that charm. The two-tone key and moon I thought was absolutely beautiful, that loud created opal. I was a little confused. I don't quite understand the key part to go with the moon. I think if that was like a star dangling, I would have liked it that much more. But still, I think I like that moon enough that this charm is on my wish list eventually. And then we come to the new Muranos. The Shooting Star Groove Murano I added to my collection, and the Faceted Blue Murano. I took a look at that one in the store, and it was very similar for me to previous Muranos that Pandora had and retired. And if you had those in your collection, it's a little bit of a duplicate adding this one to your collection. This Galaxy Blue and Star Murano is gorgeous, as is the Winter Blue Snowflake that was released last year. And then at the bottom, a few more with little dangles, the Icy Snowflake, the Star and Crescent Moon, and then we do have the 14 karat gold plated Shooting Star. Pandora's also added quite a few new charms. The Space Love Rocket, that one is so cute, and it's high up on my wish list, waiting for Black Friday. The Celestial Snowflake is not new, but is a beautiful charm for the price. This one here, the Cutout Sparkling Star Charm, is one that's been repeated a few times. It's one of Pandora's older creations, and this time they just added some CZs to it. And then I think they did this one also for the Pandora 20. So this would be kind of like the third version of this charm. The Bold Pave Star Charm, that one there, I liked it. It wasn't my favorite compared to the one beside it, the Bold Sparkling Star with just the silver with the blue. That one was so pretty in the store, and I thought it was actually a reasonable price at $55. Whereas this one for $100 was a little steep. And then the movable teddy bear was absolutely adorable. $70, you've got some combination of pink CZs, and I believe there is blue CZs as well, but they're talking about crystals and CZs, so maybe the blue is crystal and the pink is CZ. And then we come to the flowers and nature portion, which probably isn't as featured as heavily in the winter months, but we've got the dangles there. So I'm just gonna kind of quickly share with you what's available. And then on the other side of the page, we've got a few more little dangles here. They did retire some of the fruit charms, but we do still have the cherry and the strawberry. And then that wave charm has been around for quite a while now too. And I think this is the last section I'm going to cover, just so this video isn't too long, but we've got the animals and pets section. So on this side of the page, you can see a few inspirational photos here of how the charms can look. Isn't that adorable? Like if your pet started with the letter M and a little dog, and I think that's absolutely adorable. So going under this category here, we still have the sparkling paw print, and that's a really nice charm, the I woof you. It's cute. And then we've got some more puppies and kitties. And I don't think there's anything new in this category here. And now we're going to take a look at the animals, and I don't think there are any new animals in this release outside of that teddy bear, if you want to call that an animal. So we're just going to quickly scan down the pages here. And there's a Murano that snuck in on this one. Why they didn't put this Murano with the other Muranos, I'm not sure, but this Murano's been around for a long time. And then we come to more of the nautical theme. And I wouldn't, well, maybe starfish as an animal, maybe. But here is that opalescent ocean charm that I referred to. Why they didn't put that with the others, I'm not quite sure. So we're gonna leave off here, and then we'll move on to the occasions to celebrate and the other sections of charms in this book. And now we're gonna come to the winter 2013. So this is where we left off previously. As you can tell, like Pandora had a lot more animals and variety of animals previously in this catalog here, and they were such great prices and absolutely adorable. The turtle for $30, the snake, the froggy, oh my goodness, do you remember the froggy? The giraffe was also super popular. The doggy got criticized for looking too much like a cow, I remember that. The owl. There are so many wonderful animals and birds Pandora had back in the day. So there's the first page, and then it continues on. The Perfect Together, the two cats. Miss Hedgehog was new in 2013. The camel. Then we've got the monkey dangle. The panda, the older panda. The Splish Splash fish. Still have a hard time saying that. That was available. Here we come to the wise owl, the kiwi bird, the peacock, some with two tones. This happy crab had a gold pearl. And then some of these dangles were for the zodiac, but then they didn't classify them that way. They just called them animal dangles. The birds of a feather, I think I recently shared that charm with you as well. And then the polar bear right there. So, and then they gave a little bit of inspiration of how it would look if you combined the animal print Muranos with the different animal charms. And now we're going to come to the nature section, and this section here also had some really pretty charms. The strawberry was kind of iconic, I think, for Pandora. It was $29. And let's just kind of quickly browse down these charms here. The silver rose was really well done. The feather, it was a little pricier at $50. Pandora also experimented with the climbing ivy, like doing different shapes of charms. This picking daisies here was quite large, and it was an open work. They didn't have that many open work charms back then compared to threaded. And then we come to the enamel daisies, that light blue vines. And a few more enamel charms on this side here. The fuchsia butterflies. Oh my goodness, the blooming rose. Such a gorgeous charm, like classic vintage Pandora. This oopsie daisy dangle, and that had some 14 karat gold in there as well. And this other two-tone charms coming up here under the nature section, the Saturn flower, and that was a nice significant size charm. It was quite large, and a large amount of gold on there. Tree of Life, golden dragonflies, absolutely stunning. The dewdrops with diamonds, that's highly sought after right now. He Loves Me with diamonds. And then we've got the vintage allure. And then we have a few more dangles under the nature section. The tulip is such a sweet charm. It's very simple, very, very pretty. The daisy with that blue topaz dangling from it. The My Wish with the gray pearl, the flower with another pearl. And then we have the Garden Odyssey and black spinel and a pearl. And then we've got the flower with the pearl and the butterfly cameo, $145 back in the day. So beautiful. This section here is called Family and Friends. And this was the first section that we covered in the 2023 catalog. You've got the boy and the girl charms, the teddy bear, and then you've got the little family, the mom heart, doghouse, the mom and dad charm, the family forever that had some 14 karat gold, these best friends forever. There was quite a lot of these charms distributed, how it split up the two butterflies, the gold pacifier. And a few more dangles here. You've got the loving mother, the sweet sister, grandmother, the piece of my heart, the daughter and the mother, and then the one that said mom and son. The little baby booties, pink and blue CZs on those ones. And then we've got a two-tone right here. So they're showing the friendship flower with the family charm. I think I'm gonna leave this one for next time, the passions, because it kind of falls under the same category as hobbies, and we never covered that in the previous catalog. And there's a few more passions here, but then we're kind of getting into that nautical theme, which I believe Pandora had under nature previously. So let's take a look what they had here for the nautical. The happy fish. Some of these are duplicates. If Pandora thought it suited multiple themes, they just duplicated the picture and put it twice in the catalog, because here is that fish I'm not even going to pronounce again. And these are the 14 karat gold seahorse and anchor. And then we come to the inspirational section of the catalog, which is kind of the same as what is now symbols and colors in the current catalog. So let's take a look what we have here. And I'm just gonna kind of quickly scan down the pages so that you can see. And hopefully this is nice and clear for everybody to make out. This one here is such a nice charm, and it sells pretty good pre-loved as well. Pandora used to also have a section called Fairy Tale. Now they have a section called Regal, but it only has like 2 charms in it. I haven't shared it with you as yet, but back then they did lean into the fairy tale theme a little bit more. Look at the pixie. Isn't that so well designed? Like even the details on the pixie's wing. And then we've got the crown, the enchanted mouse, and the teacup. Frog Prince, Songbird, like so many gorgeous oldies here. You can probably tell that I absolutely love this theme that Pandora had. Even this original gingerbread man, the unicorn, the little fairy tale. It was such a fantastic theme. And then we're coming to the celestial. So not as many charms under this category as what we have now. Here is that seeing stars that I mentioned that Pandora kind of recreated by adding some CZs to it. Then we've got the Saturn, which has the gold ring right through the center. The golden star is such a gorgeous charm with so much 14 karat gold on this charm. If you can get your hands on this one, highly recommend it. In addition to the Stella is has diamonds in the center of 14 karat gold. And then we've got the star. It's kind of like a starburst. And then some pave star dangles. So I just wanted to remind you what Pandora had for colors in this 2023 catalog. So this is what they included under the colors category. I do think there are other charms in this catalog that could have fit, that they could have added to this category, but it's very slim pickings if that's only what you looked at. And here is the touch of color that they had in 2013. So a lot more to choose from. The garnet eye, the oval lights. Oh my goodness, those oval lights, they had them in every color it seemed, and they were pricey back then, $75. The primrose path, I did like the primrose path more than the oval lights. And then we've got some daisies. Again, they're sharing from the nature theme and then kind of bringing it to this section here with the colors. The red hot love, that one was such a nice bright red and orange enamel. And then on this side of the page, a few more of the red love yous. The love you charms, it looks like those hearts came in every shade. These kiss spacers are such a favorite of mine, probably because they combine gemstones and they were such a nice size. So we've got the amethyst, we got the topaz, like look at how beautiful, the garnet, moonstone, and onyx. And then we also had the opal, the pink opals. And then they went back to having the CZs. But to me, these were so much more special than when they added this to the collection. And turning the page, I believe there's a few more colors here because we haven't even come to the Muranos, but we're gonna take a look at some of the dangles back then. This of course is also gemstones, amethyst, and the blue topaz, and the smoky quartz for the cool breeze and autumn breeze. Those are beautiful older charms. The speckled beauty, and then the faceted charms that were dangles. Those were new at the time. And then they started getting into all of these pave lights, every shade, brown, violet, clear, dark green, like they really leaned into that. They must have sold really well because they had a lot to choose from. And it continues. So we're gonna flip the page here. Oh, we're gonna come to the alphabet charms. So here's Pandora. They're kind of, they didn't just do A to Z. They kind of let you see what they all look like. These were $35 back then. And now we're coming to the Murano glass section, and this is probably the biggest difference between old Pandora and new Pandora. Well, maybe not the biggest, but to me it really does stand out, is how many more Muranos we had back then compared to now to choose from. Those ladybugs were so cute. And they kind of stuck with the theme, like the green love, and then they repeated it in multiple colors. And then coming to this side, we've got some swirly swirl in multiple colors. And then we've got the bubbles. And then they branched out into the stars from maroon, periwinkle. I hardly ever see the maroon or the periwinkle stars. I do see more of the blue. And we have 2 more pages of Muranos here, so let's take a closer look. Stepping stones was also a color theme that they had. The looking glass, it seemed like they had these Muranos for a long time. The Kiss Me, I'm Irish, the pink ribbon, And then I think coming up, yes, here are the animal print Muranos coming up. And these were a total favorite of mine. I've got a bracelet dedicated to these Muranos. I don't have all of them in my collection, but a good portion. And then a few more with the pink here. This one here, the cherry blossom, is a total favorite of mine as well. And then turning the page, it continues. Like, do you see what I mean? How many Muranos we had 10 years ago compared to now? We start getting into the fascinating Muranos. So where it's faceted glass, and they really kind of release those in a whole bunch of colors. This fascinating green, I kind of wish it was like more of an olive green. It's not, I love green, but this was not my favorite shade. These ones here were super pretty. The sea glass ones and the folklore, then the effervescence with CZs inside. And then we have the wooden charms. I call them the wooden Muranos. I get it, they're not glass, but it's more like the shape to me. So I've called them wooden Muranos. So you're gonna have to just bear with me when I say that. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce some of the names of these wood charms. And it looks like there was 5 to choose from. And then they gave a little description on each of those. And then the next few pages are dedicated to 14 karat gold. And I think I'm gonna leave that for the next video coming up because I think this video is getting long enough already. So this is part 2 of my catalog series. Leave me a comment below. Let me know your thoughts on the new and the old Pandora. I think there's something for everybody in both of these catalogs. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. Take care. Bye-bye.